and I thought they made some really big shots and some big post moves by their big guys at key times. You know, we battled. We kind of been who we've been. We've been right there. We just can't quite get over the hump. And this is a tough league to get over the hump in.
Was it a bit of a surprise when you saw all the guys who were supposed to be playing?
No, as long as I've been in this business, I always expect the best players to play. And obviously, I know the other night against Louisville, they were a completely different basketball team. We're kind of a different basketball team right now, too, with some guys that we're missing. But those guys that play for them are obviously really gifted and played great tonight. Yeah, you know, I thought I turned around and, and voiced my frustration back toward my staff. But decorum is decorum, and I thought it was a clean strip, but I didn't, I couldn't see it. He's got a better angle. And I told our team, I said, I didn't help us with that. I've got to be better there. But I thought I had turned around, and a big-time ref would just kind of, let his whistle fall out of his mouth, and we'll play those last 4 or 5 minutes. But decorum is decorum. I know the rule, and that's on me.
You almost had 3 steals and then more hits it off the ball.
I know, it's unbelievable. It's kind of been a little bit about who we are. Not being able to get a 50-50 ball in the last 4 minutes, it's happened in games, in this league. And, probably some of that is a little bit of youth. We're not, we got some 18-year-olds running around out there, and fatigue at the end of a game. So, we've got to keep trying to help them and keep them upbeat, keep them positive.
It seemed like 3-point shooting there were open shots.
Yeah. Been a little bit of the story of us. We haven't shot it well enough. We handle the ball well. We're good with the ball, even though we had 13 turnovers tonight. But, we pass and catch well. And the clean looks we're getting, we're not making enough of them. I think we're a little better shooting team than we're showing. But until you do it, you are who you are. And we just haven't shot it well enough to win in this league.
What kind of challenge did Gabe being back and Banks inside? 2 big guys.
Well, we prepared that way. I know everybody, the word down here was, we expected them to play. And, but, Banks is a load inside. He's really a good player. We recruited him and know him well. And, Gabe's just steady, man, and he's got a year under his belt now. He's really good. But they're a heck of a team. I mean, they've won in the Carrier Dome. I think they're a good team when they've got their bodies, and they had their bodies tonight, and they're really hard to score on. I mean, there's reasons why their stats play out as one of the best, if not the best, defensive team in our league. And even though like our defense, that's good enough. 63 is pretty good to hold them, and they don't score. But in this league, if you score in the 60s, you're just not going to win many games. And we've been in the 60s all the time, except for one time. So we're searching for some more scoring as we grow this group.
It seems like George Tech has been playing great defense coming into this one. In the last couple of games, imagine it was tough to see one of their better defensive efforts so far in ACC play.
Yeah, no, I think we've seen it, and you see the numbers too. Like the numbers are the numbers. I mean, they are just really hard to deal with. They're long, they're athletic, they're in passing lanes, and if you do beat them, they've got shot blocker in the back. It's one of the things we're missing a little bit with Durham. Durham and Banks were the 2 leading shot blockers in the league, and Durham has helped us change some stuff back there like Banks has done and almost created turnovers. So they're hard to deal with, and they're going to be hard to score on for everybody, so they're always going to be in games, and they're just always going to be there.
Coach, your next 2 games are probably more difficult than anybody else in the country.
Yeah.
With Duke and Virginia. What do you tell you guys in terms of preparation coming from this game?
We with this group, we're 1-5 in the league, and we've played some really good teams. And like you said, the two we're playing are the two best. Like, we've got to flush it and move on and compete and see if we can get to game situations again and get over the hump. Now, that's a lot to say against the next two teams. Our crowd will be great. Our fans have been really supportive of this group. They love our young players as they are getting to know them and support them. But we know we have got a heck of a challenge on Saturday and Monday. But, you know, that's why these kids came to Notre Dame or Georgia Tech to play in this league, to play big games like this. We got nothing to lose. There's really not much expectations on our team since we lost Pfluger and some guys. So let's just let it rip and play.
What would you account for the success you had in the extending all possessions?
Say that again.
You'll have a lot of success on the offensive line.
Yeah. Well, Mooney, you know, the one thing that's been lost in us not winning is Johnny Mooney's playing as well as anybody in the league. But when you're 1-5, you're not going to get a whole lot of attention. He's been unbelievable setting the tone for us and what he does and physically on the backboard. But I thought Leshevsky was good tonight. He's a young guy in this atmosphere. He was good tonight. I thought Goodwin was attacking tonight. You know, we are committed. It's a youth movement. We're in a rotation of a youth movement, and there are growing pains, and we've had a bunch of them, and then some nights we've had some fun. Thank you.